Tight end in motion. They give it to McMillan. He lowers his shoulder, won't get the first down. As he picks up just a couple. D'Angelo Hutchinson on the tackle. It's perfect. So the Falcons make the trip from Northern Ohio. And Lacey will get an opportunity for redemption here. Will he take it out? He will. Cuts it outside. He's got great speed. Outside of the 40.
Excellent job by Lacey. Excellent blocking scheme, too. He's going to get some big-time blocks right there in the middle. 37, excellent job. Special teams showing up early in this ball game.
Well, Isaac Brown mentioned he's a little banged up, but he's going here. Inside of Bowling Green territory, still on his feet. Out at the 41.
And right away, you can see how explosive he is. The burst through the defensive line, making a move at the second level, getting to the outside edge. And when number one's in open space, that is the most fearful thing for this Bowling Green defense.
Moss to throw, setting up the screen. Lacey gets a block. It's another one before finally being brought down at the 31. That's a first down. Moss again to throw. Flag down, has a receiver wide open inside the 10. That's Lacey, breaks a tackle. Another flag down as he's brought out of bounds at the 2.
Good fouls by both teams. Holding. Offense number 60. Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 1. Those fouls offset. First down.
Cornerback Keon Washington with the face mask. Moss to throw. Receiver needs to beat his defender. That's Bell inside the 20, finally wrapped up at the 17.
Yeah, just soft coverage on the outside by Keon Washington, the transfer from West Virginia. One-on-one versus Chris Bell. That's a tall task. Chris Bell 0. That's Louisville's guy on the outside. Point of emphasis today.
Again to give to Brown. Wrapped up in the backfield, does stretch forward to maybe pick up a little bit. Caden Marshall on the
personal foul. Face mask. Number 38. Penalty enforced after distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Kewan down to the 2. Lampron on the tackle. Under center, double tights and a fullback. Kewan Brown can't get there. Still efforting though. Now he puts the ball across the goal line for the score.
Sideline used to use a lot back in the day. Just run right behind the fullback, under center, big on big. And look at the leg drive as well. He's met at the 1-yard line. But Kewan Brown
splits the uprights. Brown's second touchdown.
all right, it's only a matter of time before they get right. We're sitting in week 4 and it's the same story.
Pine has all kinds of time and has his tight end wide open over the middle. At this level, going to pick you apart.
And it's good patience, too. Excellent job by the offensive line, giving him a clean pocket. And then he allows that tight end, Johnson, to get into that third window. It's a good job letting that play develop. If they're
long. Pine rolls the pocket into traffic. Going to have to get it on his own, and he's got plenty of room to do so. Slides down inside the 40, first down.
You mentioned the pass rush. Excellent jump by A.J. Green, 17. He's just not able to corral him. And then credit the pocket mobility by Drew Pine, stepping up in the pocket, finding the crease, and then...
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Pine to throw. Dangerous pass, intercepted. Picked off by Watts. And he'll bring it out all the way to the 41.
Concept that Bowling Green's trying to get. It's a flood concept, meaning they're having number 7, Jaron Johnson, work a 15-yard out. Antonio Watts feels the receivers running him off, drops right into that zone. And it almost looked like Drew Pine didn't even see him. That's an easy pick, but credit the football knowledge, understanding what the offense is trying to do, confuse you a little bit.
After further review, the runner's down was knee at the 21-yard line. First down, Louisville.
The explosive.
Flag down. Moss rolls the pocket, has a tight end near midfield.
Illegal shift. Offense number 3. Not set for more than 1 second. 5-yard penalty. First down.
You know, penalties have been a big problem for Hurry, the fifth different receiver to make a play in this game. This is what they want to do here on the run. Lacy finally knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Holding. Offense number 2. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Moss rolls the pocket. Can run if he chooses to do so. Instead throws a pass downfield. And heavy traffic, but the catch is made. Used every bit of that physicality.
This is one of those plays where if this is not complete, Miller's going to get an earful because he could have ran. Instead, he throws it up to triple coverage. Luckily, his guy comes down with it. He's coming to the sideline like, great play, great quarterback play.
Moss to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Now brings it back, rolls the pocket. Has a receiver. That's Collins again inside the 5. And he around the lone setback. He'll get the handoff. Close. They're going to mark him shy. Coach Brown will take it, though, as he might be able to get a good call this time around. Look at Brown just lower his shoulder, and the linebackers are right there. Can't make anything out of that.
It's a good job filling by 24, Justin Eklund. Again, this Bowling Green defense missing Dorian Pringle, who his head coach said he's the best player in the MAC, their middle linebacker.
After further review, the ball crossed the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville.
Second of the day for Kewan Brown. Ranvier, no problem. Standing on his own 44. Pressure off the edge, but Henderson gets off a good kick. Lacy going all the way back to the 27 before he catches it. Momentum brings him back even further. But he's got a seam, and he's got a blocker in front of him to midfield and beyond. He's going to go.
With the explosive play, catches this off balance, gets his footing, and then makes 2 just vicious cuts. One there and then one right there. Gets to the left sideline and then goodbye.
Corey Gordon gave him a heck of a block to 100% legal.
It was an absolute.
Ranvier, and just like that, wanting to get off the field here without further damage. Bell still on his feet at the 46. And this,
When Eddie George got this job, gave that man a call.
Brown bouncing off defenders, still on his feet past midfield. Himself a heck of a day. And offensive coordinator Brian Brom said he's going to get more clock, meaning more time with the injuries at running back, and he's making the most of it.
And that was a huge hole on 3rd and 1 when you're expecting condensed spacing.
They'll go to him again, trying to stretch it outside, big hole, and he gets a block inside the 30. Just tripped up at the 15, otherwise he'd have been gone. Lacy's in the backfield. Pass over the middle. Caught inside the 5. You got a marker right at the point where Collins made the catch.
Holding. Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty. Third down.
And that one. Underneath. Lacy, can he make it happen on his own? Ball comes free. Picked up by Bowling Green. They're going to call him down. Snap and hold are perfect, as is the kick.
One from Pitt.
Oh, come on.
It's a benefit of graduating high school early.
Moss on the flea flicker. That's going to be a big game. All the way down to the 22. Little trickeration, Jaleel Skinner. Second down and 10. Moss now pressure. Just throws that one away. Moss on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. Overshoots his receiver. That one sneaks its way through, so the redshirt freshman from Lexington continues to pile on the points. Saw the tight end flare out and immediately point to the corner blitzing. This time over the middle. Caught, but way short of the first down. Mark's collegiate field goal attempt. And he puts a big leg into it. And he got it! The fake to Boykins. Tight end, that's a nice tackle coming up by Pascal. Looking for another 3 more. And you can put it on the board. Lucian Anderson in the game. He's got a blocker in front of him. Gets outside. He may go the distance. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Falcons. 75 yards.
Little quarterback run, going to follow his fullback and his running back. Quickly gets up onto that safety, makes one guy miss, and he's off to the races. That was a big hole. Using the legs of Lucian Anderson to make a guy miss, and a touchdown. Revitalized program.
Lost the throw as a receiver wide open. Lacey shrugs off a tackle. Still on his feet. His huge day continues.
They haven't had to do that today because they've been doing things like this.
One-on-one, scary prospect, but nice job by Cannon staying with him.
To Lacey.
He catches for 110 yards and the punt return touchdown for Lacey. Big run here by Braxton Jennings. True freshman out of Ashland, Kentucky. And just the one carry Isaac Brown did early on in the game. Jennings inside the 5, reaches for the end zone, and they'll mark him down just shy.
False start. Offense number 66. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
The red team.
Jennings into the end zone.
Louisville teams get into a deep stable of running backs. They're just going to hand it off to him. Again, cuts back against the grain, and impressed with his size, almost 200 pounds for a true freshman running back, using that frame to get in the end zone.
As they start ACC play. Pine going deep, has a man open inside the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Jacob Harris.
Taking some tackles to get in the end zone. Seeing it right here, you roll out left, set up the protection, then it's a tight end working a little delay route on the right-hand sideline. Breaks a couple tackles, gets into the end zone.
Cleaner with the PAT for Louisville. Hands it off to Jennings. Bounces it outside. That's a nice run. Got a couple of blocks on the edge. Picks up the first down and more. Knocked out of bounds at midfield. Adams with the completion. And even other things like Clemson struggles. It's like the news cycle
popping up out of nowhere.
It's kind of every
championship caliber roster. We saw it today, all 3 phases of this game.
For Coach
That is
Jeff
the end of the game.
You want this, you got that.